What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's reported that more Hatchet movies featuring Victor Crowley are pretty much on their way. Of course, the first Hatchet movie was released in 2006, and it was really awesome, by the way. If you guys haven't seen the Hatchet movie, such a fun horror flick. So violent. I mean, these movies are completely gory. I mean, the kills in these movies, holy cow, are some of the best kills I've ever seen in horror films. Now, the other ones, like, there was also a recent one that got released last year called Victor Crowley, which I know was probably the weakest out of the bunch, but I still had a fun time with it. And the Hatchet movies also featured like horror icons. We had like Tony Todd, Robert Englund, Danielle Harris, and Kane Hodder, who played Jason one time. You know, he plays the role of Victor Crowley. So, all right, and then here's what the director Adam Green had to say about another Hatchet movie in a in like an interview with UK's horror channel. Green, reveals that Crowley, who shredded by who spoiler for Victor Crowley, by the way, there's gonna be a little bit of a spoiler, so mute or something. Anyway, in the last Hatchet movie, Victor Crowley was shredded by an airplane jet. Yeah, he was pretty much killed off in the last Hatchet movie. But Green said in an interview with a UK's horror channel, here's what Green had to say: a major reason why the Hatchet sequels has succeeded is that they were planning out from the very start. Green reveals he also revealed in the first film I actually showed some of the weapons that Rich Crowley wouldn't actually use until the later films, and I held back crucial elements. My bad of his mythology to be revealed later on down the road. Of course, it would also be a risky move given that was no way of knowing if I'd ever get to make the sequels. So he also said, with the success of Victor Crowley Hatchet 4, it looks like I'll once again be able to make the sequels I have planned. He also said, I've been able to stay in love with Victor Crowley because I only head back into his swamp when I'm ready to do so. Given that Hatchet is a cult franchise and not a studio property, my crew and I have always been able to make each film only when we want to. So yeah, it looks like maybe we'll get some more Victor Crowley. Now, I'm all for seeing another Hatchet movie. I mean, these movies are loads of fun. Victor Crowley is an awesome horror villain. Kane Hodder just kills it as the role of Victor Crowley. I mean, I just love him as the role. But I would say one thing: I would love to see them move Victor Crowley away from the swamp into maybe like probably into the city or something. I'm all for seeing Victor Crowley doing like getting into like different areas outside of the swamp. Maybe Jason takes him ahead. Why don't Victor Crowley takes him ahead? And no. I mean, Yeah, I'm all for seeing that if they ever make some sequels down the line. I mean, it'd be like taking Jason out of Camp Crystal Lake, which they've done before. I mean, maybe Victor Crowley could go to another state, maybe Florida. The aforementioned New York. I mean, I'm all for seeing that. But these movies are like I said, the kills in these movies are just they're done really well. The kills here. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil the Hatchet movies, like any of the kills in the Hatchet movies, because I don't know how many people really seen all of them. But yeah, if you're a gore fest type of guy, watch the Hatchet movies. I think you'll probably get kicked out of them. Wait, let me leave it to you guys. Would you be down to see more Hatchet movies down the line? Do you like this franchise? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.